differences and challenges facing today's collector versus past collector?
I think dollars and cents is a good start. When you realize that Virgil Brand's collection, which was 360,000 coins at his death, was valued, and his cost was $3 million. They offered it to the Smithsonian for $4 million, which was too much. And when you realize that, two of the stellar stars, I think we'll say, although that's being redundant, I mean, the 1822 $5 gold piece and the Sultan of Muscat, $1804 just by themselves, are worth multiples of that from Brand's collection and now in the Pope collection. It's a daunting task, even with the vast numbers, to have the eye, the time, and the dollars and cents. It's a major challenge.
I think the collectors today face one major problem, that coins have outpaced virtually everybody's income. And whereas you could go back even Jimmy Stack collection or any of those old timers, they could afford to collect half cents right on through dollars, $20 gold pieces, English coins, French coins. And today, somebody coming into the market may have to say, boy, I'd be lucky to collect quarters, because the dollar value of the commodity, the coin, has gone up so much that they just has outpaced most people's incomes. Dave?
It's interesting that Louis Eliasberg, who I knew very well, and Mrs. Norway, who I knew very well, she sort of adopted me when I was a teenager, and that is, became a personal friend, would never criticize anyone else's collection. Mr. Eliasberg would not say, gosh, you name it, the Johns Hopkins collection is better than mine, not as good as mine, or I like mine better, or anything. He just wouldn't say that. And Mrs. Norweb was always polite and would not say anything unfavorable about anything. Mrs. Norweb did have an eye for quality, and if she wanted to buy something, let's say a colonial, and she didn't like it, she just wouldn't buy it, she'd wait. And Brent Poe would do that too. Brent would might want I'm making this up, a 1796 quarter, which they come on the market frequently. He might have looked at 14 of them, I see Larry Hanks in the audience there. Larry helped Brent vet some of these things. So did I. So did Stacks. And he'd ask around, and maybe someone would say, "Well, Larry, Brent, you can find a better one." So Brent, time was on his side in the, and also Brent and Mrs. Norweb had a common thread. I once offered a coin to Mrs. Norweb, and I said, I always called her Mrs. Norweb, by the way, not Emery May. But I called Louis Eliasberg Lou. But talking to Mrs. Norweb, I had a coin, I don't remember what it was, and I said, "This is $500. She looked at us, well, I don't think I want it. I said, "What about $400? And she said, "David, if I wanted to pay $500 for it, I don't want it." And I think Brent would be the same way. If you offered him something, which we, and if I said, "Brent, this coin is $5,000, he said he didn't want it. It wasn't because of the price, it was because of the quality.
If you like this video, we're sure you'll love these 3 videos above, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. CoinWeek is the #1 source online for all things numismatic. Visit www.coinweek.com